conservative new media viewers and Jeremy Lin fans around the world, whoa. I mean, wow. We're here to recap and analyze Houston's 131 to 103, just total obliteration of the New York Knicks tonight. This was incredible. John and I already made a video, and we're going to make more even after this one. I'm sure I'll be looking to do Jeremy Lin post-game stuff and everything. Now, Jeremy played very well tonight. He had 13 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, shot 6 of 12 from the field, was a plus 24 on plus-minus, had a 14 efficiency rating. Now, he didn't play unbelievably incredible, but he pretty much played Raymond Felton to a draw, and we'll have a bunch more on him in a second. Let me just go over the rest of the game quickly. Chandler Parsons was unreal in this game. I don't know what happened. I don't know, like if someone put something in a cereal or something, but I mean, he just devastated Carmelo Anthony. Now, I know Carmelo ended up with more points, but no, he outplayed Carmelo Anthony. I mean, he was hitting everything he put up tonight. It was unreal. Man, he was in one of those zones, and he just could not miss. And, of course, Beard Sanity stuck its head up again today. He dominated with 33 points. They just couldn't do anything with him. Jason Kidd, J.R. Smith, 12 points. That's not nearly enough. This was by far Houston's best win of the season. This was as good as they've looked. This is what this team can be when they're playing their best. This is why I was so high on this team, because I realized how much talent they have. And I told you guys early in the season that Houston was going to beat teams they shouldn't beat, and that's what happened tonight. The New York Knicks came into this game with an 8-2 record. They were tied for the best record in the NBA. Their 2 losses came on the second night of back-to-backs. In this game, they were totally rested, pretty much healthy. I mean, they're without Amare, Iman Shumpert, and Rasheed Wallace missed tonight's game, but they're fairly healthy, you know. And look, I mean, Houston was without Carlos Delfino and Cole Aldrich, who are both important bench players. And I mean, Houston just destroyed the Knicks. I mean, this was an embarrassment. This was a humiliation. And I'm telling you right now, Jim Dolan and Carmelo Anthony and J.R. Smith and everybody else in New York media, this is going to hurt like you will not believe. That's why you saw Carmelo get a technical in this game. That's right. Wasn't supposed to go down like this in Carmelo's script, and this is the way it went down. Now, New York's defense in this game was pathetic. It was embarrassing. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe it was just because Houston is young and athletic, but, I mean, they made the Knicks look old. They made them look slow. It looked like they didn't even care. And I'm just telling you again, I'm just telling you as an expert, this is just what I saw. It looked like they couldn't stop anything. And it sometimes it didn't even look like they were trying to stop anything. New York didn't. So a very important part of this game was Omer Asik. He dominated the backboards in this game. He dominated the rebounds. He caused the Knicks so many problems. You saw all the fouls that Tyson Chandler got against him. Carmelo got one. He dominated this game. He basically did to Tyson Chandler what Tyson Chandler used to do to teams, where he would just take over the game with rebounding and defense. Asik was amazing in this game. He had some nice finishes on layups. He did pretty much everything that you would hope he would do. I mean, he definitely earned his contract tonight. All right, let's get to Lin. Lin played great tonight. Considering all the circumstances and how much he's been struggling, the last game was the worst game of the season for him. He played smart tonight. He played within himself tonight. Now, what I mean by that is he let the game come to him. Now, there was a stretch in the third where, we'll get to that in a second, where he kind of forced things a little bit. But for the most part in this game, he said, you know what? I'm not at full strength. My leg's not at full power. I know this game's got a bunch of hype, but I'm just gonna play my game. I'm just gonna let the game come to me, and that's exactly what he did. That was awesome. He also played smarter tonight in another way. He had some turnovers tonight, but there was one particular sequence. I can't remember when it was. I have it written down on my notes, but I have to look it up, where he picked up his dribble in a way that we said he shouldn't do, but instead of making a stupid, silly pass like he's done in other games, he didn't do that. He waited until a guy broke free and was completely free before he passed him a ball. That was real progress. Because when Jeremy's not focused and stuff, he makes lazy passes. And that sequence tonight, you know what? He's starting to figure it out. Now, let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter is when you started to see little traces of Linsanity 2.0. When he hit that open three-pointer, and you saw that smile on his face, that was like yeah, take that, New York. Yeah, I got my contract. Yeah, what? That's basically what that look was. And then he had right after that, he stole the ball from Carmelo, fed for a layup. I mean, that was the moment of the game for me, was when he stole the ball from Carmelo and passed the ball down to the other end for a layup. That was amazing. And what that shows to me shows you how competitive he is, shows you he understood what this game was about. Now, he's not going to go and talk about it. He's not going to talk everything up like, some of the other guys will, J.R. Smith or whatever. But, that was payback, in my opinion. That was payback. Like, yeah, now I got the advantage. I'm going to make you look bad. You guys are saying all this stuff, talking all this stuff. That was good to see. I've told you guys in recent videos, look, Jeremy needs to get mad. He needs to take it personally. Guys are trying to make him look bad. And that's what that was. That sequence in the third quarter where he was doing that, and he started getting it, he started taking over. Even he had a couple turnovers, that's fine. He missed a couple shots. Again, the leg's not fully there. That was how you like me now, New York? How you like me, 131 to 103, whatever the game was. And that is really good to see. When you play professional sports, unless you are just unbelievably talented beyond what most people could comprehend, you need to play with a chip on your shoulder. You need to play with an edge. And that's what he did tonight. He played with an edge, played with confidence, played with swag. And that's what he needs to do. And boy, did it work. And I also think that the coach and the team, particularly the coach, used this game to fire him up. They played him a lot. You saw he got tons of minutes tonight, played 35 minutes, with like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter before they pulled him because the game was out of control. And, I think Coach Kelvin Sampson knew, they're going to use this game to get the best out of him, and that's exactly what happened. And the team stuck up for Lin. They had his back tonight. And that's important. You saw that they had confidence in him, and you saw that they came out to shove it down New York's throat. And that's, I'm telling you right now, as a player, that's going to mean a lot to Jeremy Lin. Both that they had confidence in him and that they came out and had his back. They came out to prove a point and shut up New York, and that's exactly what happened. Now, don't be surprised if the reverse of this happens when Houston plays in New York. So what? Doesn't matter. Houston made their point tonight. Jeremy Lin made his point tonight. And I'll tell you, I learned my lesson tonight. I'm as big as a Jeremy Lin fan and supporter as there is. And I told you guys before the game in the practice quotes video, I thought Jeremy was going to get punked tonight. I thought Houston was going to get punked tonight. Boy, was I wrong. And what you can really learn from this is Jeremy Lin is extremely competitive. Yeah, he's a good dude and all that stuff, but you saw the real competitive fire tonight. That's how this guy made it as far as he did. That's how this guy made it, even when people, maybe weren't giving him scholarships or weren't giving him a shot. What you saw last year, Linsanity 1.0, was for real. I've been trying to tell people that. The haters don't want to hear it. That's for real. And you saw glimpses of that tonight. And what you also learned tonight, what I learned tonight, is don't ever count this dude out. Don't count him out. Don't doubt him, because he'll make you look bad. He made me look bad tonight. I can tell you that right now. And I know he made a lot of other people look bad. And I love it, man. I've never been happier to be wrong. This was an amazing game, and I think that this could be the start of the road to Linsanity 2.0. Now, again, his body still isn't there. He was asked about that in the practice quotes from yesterday, and he wouldn't answer it. His body's still not there. His explosion's still not there. That's why he's hitting the rim on these layups and stuff like this. But when the leg's back, he won't do that, or it won't happen very often. But he showed confidence, showed heart. The team showed heart. This is how you build a winning mentality for a team with this kind of win. The team stuck up for each other tonight. And the team played great tonight. That was beautiful basketball. They were passing, moving, flowing, helping each other out, playing aggressive. Instead of playing passive, on their heels, they took it to the Knicks. They put it on the Knicks. And that's the way you have to play. That's the way you have to play. And I'm thrilled, dude. This is a woo! Amazing. I'm just so pumped up. I'm just stunned. I still can't believe it. But that's it for right now. You guys give us the comments below. Thumbs up, thumbs down on this video. Come and join the Conservative New Media Facebook group. Over 2,000 members there and growing. You'll find a link for that in the video description below the video player. You'll also find links for game highlights, video highlights, box score, game stories, and all of that there. So I am Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. You're watching Conservative New Media. We strive to be the #1 Jeremy Lin YouTube fan channel there is. And this was amazing, man. Enjoy this. All the Lin fans all over the world, hold your chest out, head up high. You see somebody with a Carmelo New York Knicks jersey, man. Tonight's your night, and it's not their night. So, I love it, dude. It was great. We'll talk to you guys soon.